The chaotic scenes in Egypt at present are a bitter blow to an economy that has appeared to show signs of stabilising this year. Joining me to discuss potential future economic risks for Egypt is Pavel Stoyanov from CEE Markets. So Pavel, the damage to the already weak tourist sector could prove to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Only time will tell how significant the damage to the tourist sector is, but moving into 2016, what is the realistic outcome?
There will definitely be some negative ramifications from the recent airplane crash in Sinai, which it seems to be a terrorist attack. Like, let's recall, for example, the case in Tunisia. Like several months ago, there were two terrorist attacks in Tunisia this year, and the tourism industry in Tunisia has definitely suffered from that. Yeah, I mean, there will be some damage, but on the other hand, the Egyptian economy will be able to recover because, for example, Russian tourists account for 28 to 30% of the total, but like recent reports in the media, in Egyptian media, say that like no more than 8 to 10% will rethink about their trips, or they're going to cancel their visits. Arabs are also coming in large numbers to Egypt to partially support the country, and most of the Egyptian people are actually satisfied with El-Sisi's government. Although, some supporters of Muslim Brotherhood, they're against the government, but like El-Sisi regime is currently having a considerable support among Egyptians.
Egypt's Commercial International Bank posted third quarter net profit of 37% from the same period last year. Inflation today came in higher than expected, but is there still confidence in Egypt's economy?
Yeah, the Central Bank of Egypt will probably raise its policy rate at the next meeting in December, potentially by around 50 base points to stem the pressure on the pound. Yeah, well, inflation came higher than expected, but there is still confidence in the Egyptian economy, given that the country is like relatively stable politically, and also the IMF stands by the government, which resumed relations with the IMF earlier that year. So we believe that a standby loan arrangement could be arranged quite easily. And the oil problem is also a constraint to the GCC countries, but they have poured like 12.5 billion into the Egyptian foreign reserves this year. So the GCC countries are likely to continue supporting the Egyptian economy. Yes, the reserves fell dramatically, and the confidence crisis has got worse. But still, I mean, the central bank is scrambling to find $4 billion to pay for imports. But we still believe that there is confidence in the economy given as a result of external help, mainly from the IMF and the GCC.
Egypt announced last month that Heshman Ramez would be replaced as the central bank governor. The move was welcomed by traders. So far, the Egyptian pound is down just 12% in a year, more durable than other emerging market currencies, mostly maintained from extensive foreign reserves. But can the central bank keep this up?
Yeah, I think the central bank can keep this up, and as I said before, if the government manages to sign a deal with the IMF eventually, and by the GCC help, then I think that these measures will help reduce pressure on the currency, and also the meetings of the new governor and the introduction of higher interest certificates in public banks. They also imply the rates will be hiked, and so I think that this will actually help reduce pressure on the pound, and the central bank could continue to support a rate similar to the one which is now. And if industrial output and exports rise again, once the energy crisis is solved, by the end of the month. This will also help boost foreign reserves because exports are going to rise. So there could be some devaluation in the future, in my opinion, but I don't think it will take place very quickly and will not threaten the stability of the local currency.
Well, Pavel, thank you for speaking with me today. That's all from me. But for all the latest updates, keep clicking back. Goodbye for now.